What's up, all my Ewoks, Shovels, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Redo of Healer Episode 4. Now, I released Episode 3 review a few hours ago. The link for it is in the description. Also, make sure that you've watched my other reviews before watching this video. The links are the very first ones in the description in big, bold letters. Watch these first before watching this video. So now that that's out of the way I do these reviews is I have screenshots and I go scene by scene and kind of, talk about what happens in each scene and give my opinions on what happens in each scene. That way there's nothing I miss, so I don't get 100 comments going, why didn't you talk about this thing? Why didn't you talk about this thing? This is the way I do it. If you don't like that, that's completely fine. I'm sure there's plenty of other reviews out there. But this is the way I like to do them. So that being said, we start off with this episode as just a little recap on what happened at the end of last episode, is that he bought a slave. And he specifically wanted this one wolf chick that the slave owner, that guy, he said, oh yeah, she's wild, you're gonna need a collar, and basically she's sick, and basically all of these problems on why she's probably not the best investment on a slave. And he uses his magic eye to see her stats, and he's like, yeah, but this bitch wants revenge, so I want her to be on my team, because what he wants to do is to make her loyal to him. And he actually even explained this to Princess Brainwashed Cuntface, before going and getting a slave, is that, you can hire a mercenary, but they have their own goals. But the reason why he wants a slave is he wants somebody that is indebted to him, so that way they will do his dirty work and that they will have that loyalty to him. So he buys her, and the slave dude was just like, oh yeah, no refunds. If you need to bring her back, no refunds. And he's like, all right, well, I'm not going to need one, bro. And so, they have her here. She's been sleeping. Princess Brainwashed Cuntface is kind of concerned. And she's just like, why the hell did you take the collar off? She's wild, because she's kind of scared after watching her in that little cell. And he's like, nah, it's good. I got this, bitch. And when he first healed her the first time, he got a flashback of, because that's what happens when he uses his healing powers. He feels your pain, but he also gains your memories and your experience and your stats. So he saw that, oh no, excuse me, this is, that happens a little bit later. See, this is why I need these photos to get my mind all correct. So when he did the thing to the other dude from the other episode, he saw that it was actually the humans that were going after the wolf people, and it was like a specific regiment of Princess Cuntface and this dude's thing. So he knows who those people were. So then she needs to be healed because she ain't waking up, and so he goes to heal her. And then when he heals her, he gets her memories of how she trained so hard, and she wants to be stronger, but no matter how hard she trained, she doesn't get stronger. And then all of these men came to her village and started, killing people and, taking slaves of, the women and stuff like that. And so she tried to fight them because she was hiding in the woods with the others, and she got so angry. So she went and bam, got stabbed. And that's how she wound up in captivity. And so she's suffering from the effects of the poisoned water. So he takes the medicine, and then he goes to give her the medicine. And Princess Brainwashed Cuntface's horror, he has to do it from mouth to mouth. He can't just open her mouth and pour it down her throat. He's got to, get some tongue down there. And so she's like, ah! But she knows why he's doing it. So then they go to the merchant to give him more medicine and get more monies. And then before this happens, but after they leave the merchants, they're going for a walk and they're talking, and she's just like, la-da-dee, la-da-doo, here's all these things about how I'm a good person. And he's just like, the more he watches her, like, this, like, he keeps having this thing, like, what? He's like, this bitch is not, she's the exact opposite of the way she used to be before she was brainwashed. She's nice. And so he specifically says something along the lines of getting a mask and a sword and like magic shit. And that's important because of later. So then they go back and she's worried because she hasn't woken up yet. She should have because she healed and all that. And so he's got to give her more medicine with the tongue and mouth-to-mouth shit. Bitch wakes up and like, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? She slaps him. She's like, hell no, what the hell are you doing to me? I was sleeping, you perv. And then Princess Brainwash Cuntface is like, don't hit him. Don't hit him. He was just trying to help you. He was giving you the medicine. And he's just watching like, bitch, say what? This bitch defending me to such the exact opposite of what she was before. And then she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And he's like, yo, Princess Brainwash Cuntface, can you go get me some dinner? Because I want to eat in my room tonight. And she's like, oh, yeah, I'll get some special food since, you know, she's all better now. And she leaves all skippity, la-da-dee-doo-dad. Now, the second I saw this, I was like, I know what the fuck is up. I know this homeboy, he ain't just want food. He's trying to get rid of you. He wanted you out of the way. And so, oh shit. So, you know, Princess Brainwash Cuntface is kind of stupid. Because I feel like before she got brainwashed, she wouldn't be like that. So, he wants her to leave so he can bound Chickawower with the wolf chick. So then she's just like, okay, thank you for healing me, but I kind of gotta go because I gotta go get my revenge. So she attacks him, or at least tries to. He's too fast, grabs her, holds her down in a certain position, and he's just like, hey, I'm infinitely stronger than you. And she's like, what the fuck are you? Because she just thought, you know, he was just this guy that gave her medicine that bought her. She didn't know he was a hero. And so he's got her in the certain position. And I only watch the uncensored versions. So it like to highlight certain areas of the wolf lady's physique during this and zoomed all in. And I honestly thought he was more in this region, not over to the side of her, until I saw this view and I was like, I see what you did there. So then after he gets her in the compromising position, he gets up and he tells her like, yo, I'm a hero. And he starts to explain the way, I guess, leveling up works in this universe. So I've explained this in previous episodes, but I'll reiterate it. The way that you break your level cap in this universe is you have to get hero juices. So if you're not a hero, because I guess that's like the top that you can get to in this universe, but so basically if like her, she's been working as hard as she can to get stronger, but she can't get stronger. So he says, you know, you're like a cup. You can work and work and work, but what's going to happen is it doesn't matter how much water you pour into this cup, the cup can only hold so much water, so it's going to start overflowing. So he's like, the way that you become a bigger cup so you can hold more water is you got to level up. And the way that you level up is you got to get the hero juices. So what does he do? He gets naked. He gets naked and he, you know, puts his excitement in front of her face, and he's just like, to break your first level cap, you got to, ingest my man juices, my man hero juices. And she's just like, what? And then, he convinces her, so she's like, yeah, no, she sticks her tongue out. Wow, I feel like, is that like a, that's a suggestive drawing on there. Then she ingests the man juices. She forces herself to swallow, which I'm like, it can't be that bad. I mean, as long as he's not a vegetarian, it's probably not going to be that bad. So she does that, and then he's naked, sitting on the chair, looking at her, and he's just like, hey, I see from my magical green eye that, you level up. Now, you ready for the next level up? And he's just like, let's, do the deed. Let's do the deed. You're really gonna be breaking those, those barriers, those level barriers. And she's just like, I've never done this before. And he's like, all right, well, you don't have to if you don't want to. And she's like, nah, give it to me, bro. And then she's all happy. Because not only does she lose her V card, but she gets to level up, and then she talks about how she's getting stronger and how happy that's making her. Then after that scene, and I'm like, how the fuck long was Princess Brainwashed Cunt Face gone? Apparently a long ass time, because the way that scene was played out, it made it seem like they were going at it for hours. So then we cut over to the chick's village. So her people are over here behind this little wooden gate structure thingy, and they are going to be getting attacked by these humans right here. And so remember how I said that he needed to get some magical items? Him and Brainwashed Princess Cuntface were talking about the magical items that he's going to need. So they're going to come into play in this scene. And so she's fucking pissed. And she's like, bitch, I'm going to fucking kill these fuckers. And he like, no, you gotta calm down. She sees the humans are trying to use like the enslaved wolf chicks to bring out the other wolf people. And he's like, nah, calm the fuck down. Because they're doing that on purpose to get an emotional response from you, so that way you'll go down and, you know, let yourself get captured, basically, or let them kill you. That's exactly what happened in the memories that he got when he healed her, was she was safe and hiding in the woods, but she saw, you know, girls, probably her friends, getting tortured and robbed and murdered, and, you know, she lost her temper and went to go save them and got herself caught and, you know, stabbed. So he's like, don't do that! Let me go in first. Me, Princess Brainwashed Cuntface, are gonna go down there. We're gonna fuck shit up, and then you're gonna come in and you're gonna fuck shit up. And she's like, all right. See, she fucking pissed, but she gotta do it. So then the wolf people come out, and then they start fighting with the humans, and they're using the meadows and magic, and it's a fucking massacre. You would think that wolf people would be a little bit more stealthy or strong or something, or wear fucking armor. I mean, some of those bows are just going right through their chest. I'm like, really? But, I mean, there might be some kind of magic enhancement that I'm not aware of, but that's what happens. So then he puts on his mask, and he holds his sword up like he has the power of He-Man from you know, Castle Grayskull, and he jumps down, and he starts, you know, slicing and dicing, and he just fucks people up, and he tells them that he's got the power of the sword, and they're like, oh my god, he's magical. And then Princess Brainwashed Cuntface, she's the hero of magic, I believe, and so she uses her magic to cause like stars to fall on them, and so then as they've gotten rid of like a majority of the forces, that's when Wolf Chick loses her fucking mind, and she now comes in, and I swear, like the moon is red, she jumps, and then she just starts fucking people up. And it's like, all right, you know, none of these guys rapped her or anything. They did kill her people, so it's like, all right, it's one of those feelings that you're watching, you're like, yeah, girl, get it, girl. Whammon empowerment, wolf chick empowerment, slay queen. And then he starts looking up at Princess Brainwashed Cuntface, and it gets into that psychological thing of, you know, are people born evil and you have to fight that evil and like that wickedness within humanity every single day to become a good person? Or is a person born good and society corrupts them and makes them evil? And so he's on the latter of that. He thinks that by seeing how good she is, how willing she is to help him, how kind she is now that she's brainwashed, is that she was just evil based on the circumstances that she was raised, because she's obviously not acting like an evil person. She's actually extremely nice and considerate and very helpful as this brainwashed chick. So he gets into that like psychological little thing for a minute or two. Seeing, you know, as he's watching her, you can even see like the dialogue right here. And Wolf Chick is just losing her mind while he's having this moment looking at Princess Cuntface. And I swear, if he ends up falling in love with her and just they live happily ever after, I'm going to be pissed at the end of this. Wolf Chick's fucking livid because she just killed people. She's crying. And, oh, I forgot to mention, earlier in the episode, before the sexy time started commencing to happen, he said that he needed her true name, that, you know, he wants her to be loyal to him, and to do that, if you... It made me think of Aragon, because that's the thing in Aragon is, you know, they have the magical like the way you use magic is you have to know the ancient language, which is the language of magic, and everyone has a unique name in the universe, which you can change over time if you change as a person. But in here, I guess they have the thing with the names too. So if you tell a person your true name, then you're basically their slave. Forever, like your soul is bound to them in some way. So he said in the beginning that he's gonna help her get her revenge, and in return for that, he wants her true name. So then we cut over after the battle that Princess Cuntface is sleeping, and she's having sexy time dreams about him. But ooh, it pans over. He ain't there. He's not in his bed. He's actually in some cave, and so he finds the thing that's poisoning the water. He pulls it out of the water, and then he says to the wolf chick, he's just like, yo, so you hate humanity. And this is his way of, like, testing her to see how she really is. And so he's just like, okay, so what I can do, I'm going to let you choose. I can either keep this here and let it continue to poison everyone and maybe even enhance it and spread the poison so all the humans will die. Or I could heal it and make the water flow with medicine and heal everyone. And he said, you pick. And she says, well, you know, as much as I hate the humans and want revenge on the humans, what I want, or she's like, I would feel really bad if all of these, you know, just humans that were innocent died. So I want you to heal it, make it into medicine. So he does. And he's all proud of her and sees that she's a good person. And then the sexy time is commencing. And he's helping her to level up. And he's just like, you know, they're doing the deed basically all night long. And then she tells him her true name. And he just, it's like, okay, he cares about her in some twisted way. And now he has a loyal subject that he gets sexy time with. So, everyone screamed at me in my last review because apparently I missed the end credit scene where it basically showed that Leonard, the head of the guard for the princess, was, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me, was in his old body. So, you know, the healer dude, he changed his face so nobody can recognize him. But what he had done is what he's, you know, took the face of the guard guy, so but he put the guard guy in like his face, so that guy's before the king because the one dude realized that, you know, oh no, this isn't a hero of healing, this is the fucking, you know, Leonard the guard guy. So he's in front of the king and the king's pissed and he's like, you go get your fucking revenge. And then you see the other Princess Cuntface's sister, and we already know that he wants to avoid this bitch at all fucking costs. So it was like, damn, dun, this bitch is back. What is she gonna do? So her and that dude, I'm assuming, are gonna go off together and try to hunt him down and get him. So that's the end of the episode. And I was like, this is a little soft, you know? This is supposed to be a story about revenge, but obviously it's building up. Even though the first two episodes went, like, the plot went by super fucking fast, in this one, it's like, alright, you're getting to know Wolf Chick. This episode was all about Wolf Chick and her leveling up and her getting her revenge and getting that, so that way we know that she's loyal to him no matter what at this point. So I get it. It was, I guess, in a way, like a feeler episode because we didn't get any revenge. Like the last episode, we just got flashbacks on why he hates Sword and Bullet. And so this one was like, okay, well, we get introduction to Wolfie Chick. So, I think out of all of the episodes, this one was the most lighthearted. I mean, maybe you can argue for the first one, even though, because this one had, like, mass killings and whatnot in it. But I guess so did the first one when they were fighting the demon stuff. But, I was waiting to be like, what the fuck am I watching? And in this one, I was like, oh, that's how you animate anime boobies bouncing. And I feel like, I'm like, really? You know, to each their own. You know, that doesn't do anything for me personally, but I'm just like, wow, like the animation budget really goes into, you know, animating the movement of the chesticles. But anyways, everyone, I hope you liked this video and this review. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's okay too. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, everyone, I hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really gonna need it. Bye, everyone. What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and I have an Etsy store, so if you've ever wanted to own a print of my artwork, this is the place to go. As you can see, I have a lot of recognizable characters, from horror films to heroes to Star Wars characters. Some of the notable characters I have on here are Darth Vader, which I did a couple live streams painting, so you can own a print of this painting. I also have Luke Skywalker, the binary sunset version, one of my favorite favorite scenes in the original New Hope movie. I have Darth Maul, which Ray Parks himself actually complimented me on Instagram. And then last but certainly not least, Ahsoka Tano. So if you want to own any of these prints, go right on over to my Etsy store. Again, that's The Art of Anna, That Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short. Thank you everyone and have a great rest of your day. What's up everyone? I have a P.O. box, so if you want to send me some mail, go ahead and send it to Anna, That Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short, at P.O. Box number 28171, Santa Ana, California, 927998171. Have a great day everyone. Thank you so much.